Alright, welcome back to more Wrath of the Righteous. We're gonna knock out the first part of the Treasure of the Midnight Owls DLC and the main campaign, because it also acts as a standalone DLC. I think I played once. I'll have to revisit that in the future. Not that I think there will be time with all the playthroughs of this game I'm doing, but we'll see. Alright, we had a fort under siege. Oh, this one. Let's go take care of that before we head into the Murky Grotto. Well, I'll feel better if I do. Cute spell you have there. But mine's cuter. And we leveled up. How exciting. Yeah, I think offensive training 1. A Murky Grotto is a good place to store up or stock up on ingredients. And the merchant sells 99 of each one, and it restocks each. Each time you come back. It is a little bunny. What's up with its eyes? Oh. I can't see it. Move out. It looked like it had big, goofy cartoon eyes.
What's that?
I lead, you follow. Onwards.
Oh, Dagon. That's right. You kill him in Call of Cthulhu. A Dark Corners of the Earth, the first-person shooter game for the PlayStation 2? An Xbox, or was it the 360? Alright, potions and scrolls. He has a little bit of everything. We can buy all these ingredients, or the recipes, but we find a lot of them. There's a couple, I think, that might be only found here. $128,000. Let's go and buy it. Don't think we need this.
Step closer, treasure. Young, strong,
Hey,
and
Dun.
brave.
Just in
Just
time.
who I need. Tell me, how would you like to get your hands on incredible riches?
Who are you?
Call me the helmsman.
What kind of riches are you talking about?
Oh, the greatest treasure in the Midnight Isles. I know the way. I have a ship. But I am too old and frail to claim the treasure on my own.
Well, even if you aren't him, just know that I'm proud of you. Where's your expedition headed?
Straight into the abyss. Don't worry. I have no stake in this foolish invasion, this farcical war. The veil between the planes is thin in this place. That is why I came here in search of brave souls. Our voyage will take us to neutral waters, to the Midnight Isles, which lie in the ocean of Ishia.
Absolutely not. I was giving you kind words, in case you weren't him. Deal. So I don't remember, I think you can pre-buff before you enter the dungeon on the boat, right? Or can you not?
Move out.
I can't interact with the chain yet. Also, that chest isn't over here either. Part of the ship, part of the crew. And that was one room that I ended up missing, I think, my first time through this.
I'm losing my
A bright
temper.
future awaits us.
Battles await.
Worash. Rely on me.
Yep. As soon as this final DLC comes out, I'll be starting a Let's Play with the Paladin. Not a stream, a proper Let's Play. I try to do that for most of the games that I play. So I play them on release, and then I like to play them again once all the content comes out for them. Or like the Enhanced Edition comes out. So I've done it with both the Pathfinder games, or will soon do it with both Pathfinder games. I've done it with Adam. There's another game I thought I did it with. Starting to go back and play BattleTech with all the DLC. I have it installed, just haven't got around to playing it again. Oh yeah, it's gonna be human. So I play the same paladin every time, whose name is Doddle. It's a human paladin. Uses an Earthbreaker. No, I was actually considering doing a half-elf for my Scald playthrough, but then I decided the Aasimar is probably better. But I will play a half-elf, probably. I'm trying to do a different race for each playthrough. Though the human will be the same as the imitator, but the imitator is kind of forced because you have to be a human to be an imitator. But I'll probably do a half-elf. One of the playthroughs, I'm sure. Because let's see, my Zada run's going to be an Aasimar. My Devil run will be a Dwarf. My Demon run, I could do a, well, maybe not. Half-elf, Demon. What plan for the Demon? A Rage Shapeshifter. I'll probably do a half-work for that. And for my Lich, I haven't decided on a Lich. Oh, I have to be a Dampier for Lich. I'm doing the Kuromancer. My Paladin will be human. Maybe Swarm that walks. That might be a half-elf. Nope, not playing a Sorcerer. Gotta be a melee class. So if I did a Sorcerer type class, which I'm playing a Sorcerer, like subclass, kind of, with the Blood Rager.
Trust in yourself.
Together,
The goddess protects
This
us.
war must end.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
I will do a Wizard multi-class with my Lich run. So I'm gonna go Eldritch Knight. At least that's the current plan. That might change. We'll see. Yeah, I'm doing a Aasimar Scald. Another reason why I decided to go Aasimar is because they can have beards and half-elves can't. And I think a Scald should have a beard. So I'm going for more of a like a Norse aesthetic.
Allow me.
That's another reason I don't tend to play a lot of half-elves, because they can't have beards. What, elves? Eh, they're okay. I'm more of a dwarf guy. Used to be more of an elf guy, but then I grew up and got some sense.
We won't fall here. I swear it. Die! Something over there. Let's hear you cry!
I will resist.
Surrender, or else!
no glory without risk.
Yeah, I like beards too. Do tieflings have beards? I didn't give my tiefling a beard. Gave me this cool war paint though.
I finished here. Is there more?
I mean, dwarves are pretty cool.
You follow.
They've got way cooler armor in most settings. They're isolationists. They're introverts, much like myself. I have allergies. I don't want to live in trees.
No one stands in my way.
We will win this war.
Yeah, with 27, it's pretty good. I don't think my Trickster ever got to the damage that my Gendarme in my first run did, because my Gendarme was hitting for like 2,500 damage on charges. Which is pretty ridiculous.
Run them through! Out of my way!
Begone, fiend!
Die! Let's hear you cry!
Prepare yourself! Desna, guide my hand!
Too late for apologies.
Alright, take care of that alchemist. He was putting in a lot of work.
Make your peace.
That was another one.
I will resist!
I do like half-elves. I used to play them quite a bit.
We'll make things right.
Search
A
for the
bright
beauty
future
of the
awaits us.
Let's do
not
this.
your eyes.
All this waiting.
Also, we leveled up. That was
No reason to
about to happen
pause.
anyway, so... It doesn't come as a surprise. Take care of that real quick. Alright, so we're doing Dragon Disciple. Next level, we get Breath Weapon. So at 3rd level, a Dragon Disciple gains the Breath Weapon Bloodline power, even if his level does not yet grant that power. Once his level is high enough to grant this ability through the Bloodline, the Dragon Disciple gains an additional use of his Breath Weapon each day. The type and shape of the Breath Weapon depends on the type of dragon selected by the Dragon Disciple. Then we also get Dragon Resistances. At 3rd level, you gain Resist 5 against fire and a +1 natural armor bonus to armor class. At 9th level, your fire resistance increases to 10, and your natural armor, I said unnatural, natural armor bonus to armor class increases to +2. At 15th level, your natural armor bonus increases to +4. And Mage Armor. At 3rd level and every 2 levels thereafter, you get additional spell. I'm not going to use Mage Armor because I'm wearing armor. They don't stack. Knowledge Arcana and Persuasion. It's not recommended, but I'm going to grab Stone Skin anyway. I could do Dragon's Breath and get an extra cast of it. Shout thematically makes sense with my build. Let's do Dragon's Breath, though. Alright, Sela gets Aura of Faith. At 14th level, a paladin's weapons are treated as good aligned for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. Any attack made against an enemy within 10 feet of her is treated as good aligned for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. This ability functions only while the paladin is conscious, not if she is unconscious or dead. And Divine Weapon Bond +4. Knowledge World, Persuasion, and Athletics. Socio. Nothing. Well, Religion, Perception, and... I really need to stop at Persuasion. You don't need this many characters spec'd into Persuasion. At most, one character that's better at it than your main character and your main character. For the instances where your main character is not... is the only one making the Persuasion checks. There's also a couple of areas, or at least one area, where only your main character makes Trickery checks. And there's a really cool piece of armor that you can miss out on. Alright, Knowledge Arcana, Low Religion, and use Magic Device. Let's do Restless Slumber. Ice Body's really good. Typically I only get it on Camellia. I'm gonna grab Heal on Ember. There's probably more enchantment spells I'd rather have, but... Ooh. A lot of good stuff here. Let's do Heal for now. Hey, Jerry. Or Jyri. Alright, another level of fighter for Camellia. Bonus combat feat and bravery. Athletics and perception. Let's do critical focus. If you're training the art of causing pain, you receive a +4 circumstance bonus on attack rolls made to confirm critical hits. Ritual Eye. Combat style feat. Ability, trickery, stealth, knowledge arcana, perception, and persuasion. Archery. Let's do point blank master. Oh, we already have it. Never mind. Why is approved critical not recommended? So I see long spear, long sword. Where's long bow? Oh, already selected. That's why it's not recommended. Alright, skill focus then. Let's do perception. So you get a +3 bonus on all checks involving perception. If you have 10 or more ranks of perception, this bonus increases to +6.
Soot is restless. I wonder
Handful of
why.
new spells. Let's clear those out. This over here.
Yes.
The world has suffered enough.
Alright, spells galore. Yeah, it's redundant. We have immunity to fear effects, so don't need it. I do Crusader's Edge. Another self buff. The summons are useful, but so's that. Grab one resurrection. Just enough diamonds for it. Blessing the Salamander. Have a Cassie of freedom of movement. That would free up one of his spell slots. Yeah, and I feel like most of these spells just aren't worth grabbing.
Trust in yourself.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Onwards!
To battle, my friends!
Prepare yourself. Disappear.
They'll beg me to stop.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Into the fray!
Eternal Rose,
All right.
I call upon you!
Hey, Gold Dragon.
The light take you!
I'll hit you!
Is what I was waiting for.
I expected that fight to go a little worse than it did.
I sense
I
something.
found something.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Move out.
Yes, this is the Midnight Isles DLC, or Treasure
Please,
of the Midnight Isles
be
DLC.
careful.
Head on.
Which, unlike the standalone campaign, has everything set in the main campaign's version, just like the Beneath the Stolen Lands and Kingmaker.
I lead. You follow.
And it's very much like the Beneath the Stolen Lands DLC in Kingmaker. It's a standalone-wise, procedurally generated dungeon.
Onwards. I'm losing my temper.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Out of my way!
Bathe in
Something
your
over
blood.
there.
Die!
I hate these guys. They are the worst.
I'm done with you.
Let's hear you cry!
This kill is for you.
Desna, guide my hand.
Hey, I saw Bismuth going for the trap. I didn't stop him. Well, it really mattered anyway. I mean, it impacted him, but nobody else.
I'll rip you apart.
Can we
My
rest,
will
please?
is resolute.
Let's
I'm
get rid of that,
tired.
and that.
This war must end.
Yes. Yes.
Make your peace.
Move out! Head on!
Happy comes in with the money-making mindset.
None shall escape!
You won't stop us.
It's probably a trap right here I'm about to walk through.
Begone, fiend!
I'm not too concerned about this first stint of the DLC. Boss fights get a little bit more elaborate, but I think I remember all the gimmicks for them, though the final boss was bugged out for me the first time through.
Onwards!
He just wouldn't die. I think he got him down to like 250 health or something, and that was it. Wouldn't go down any further.
What's that there?
I will lend you my aid.
I
I'm
crave
prepared.
your commands.
Let's move already.
The struggles never cease.
Battles await.
We must stop this war. The gods have abandoned. What was I saying just now?
I will
Wanna
prove
play
my
together?
worth. You call? I'm trusting you.
By the time I use still. Alright. Do I have a casting of haste available? I do.
Move out!
I won't let you hurt my friends. Surrender or else.
Alright, we'll take out Sulfin, the Jailer's Scourge. Okay, and one-shot him. Like I said, this first area is pretty
Beyond redemption.
easy. Especially coming in at level 14.
Please. I'm tired.
We got Evercold. So whenever this +1 heavy crossbow makes its first attack during a round, it shoots 2 bolts at once. If both attacks hit, the target must make a Fortitude saving throw DC 25, or take additional 2d6 cold damage and become staggered for 1 round. This is the first one. So, just finished one. Head back to Glorian and sell stuff so I don't over encumber myself. I'm gonna be careful. Gotta re-equip Bismuth. Oh, we sold the cloak. That's okay. Sure, we'll find another one. How many islands you do per stint? Is it 5 or is it 10? I guess I look at the map. But let's
Head on!
go rest up first and rebuff. Hey, Demon Ace. hearty meal. It's bismuth. It's the statuette you find in Act 2. Unless you're talking about Wendawag. Yeah, so I guess we go through all these islands on the first run. But I think it was much less than that.
No one stands in my way.
Yeah, mage armor does nothing for me.
Rely on me.
If I gave the original this playthrough, Bismuth would be in the party.
Let me help.
I can always enlarge Regil. Or give him some other sort of speed boost. Frostmourne? It's a holy sword. Kind of the opposite of Frostmourne. Let's talk about the, oh, I forgot to activate that last time. I do have this Numerian Greatsword. That's pretty cool.
Search for the beauty with your heart.
We'll make
not your
things
eyes.
right.
We can always restock. Let's go use it.
You're a good person. I like you.
Oh yeah, I have to look at these. Not gonna read these out loud like I did last time. So you get fire resistance 5. Cause any damage and cold damage to all creatures caught in the little whirlpools. Yeah, alright, it does have the blue runes on it. I see what you're saying. Zoom in. But it is a holy greatsword. A fatal beacon.
Sodi is restless. I wonder why.
You know, I'm not sure what the general consensus is in the World of Warcraft community, but I enjoyed the movie. And,
Trust
wish they would have made another
you
one
want me. Please,
based on
allow
Arthas.
me.
I'm not a big WoW guy. I know some of the lore and stuff. Nothing too crazy. No time because of, 40k. Fireflies are a really compelling character.
Fall!
glory herself!
I will bring down the divine wrath.
No match for me!
Out of my way!
Remember my name! Guide my hand! I'll rip you apart!
Yeah, I read one book too.
I'll hit you.
It's actually the same time I think I got into, around the same time I got into Warhammer 40,000. Because it was one of the books I picked up from that bookstore that went out of, business. No, that came after. When did I buy that book? No, maybe that was right, because, no, that doesn't seem right. Doesn't line up, because WoW came out in, what, 2004, 2005? I played Dawn of War 2002. Maybe it was a couple years before I started reading the books, because I played the game a lot, not realizing it was part of a whole franchise. The one I read was, had an orc on front. By golly, I couldn't tell you which one it was, or the plot. It's been a while.
Onwards!
I don't think it was the book. I'm pretty sure I read that online, didn't I? About the orc that hit what, Sargarius or whatever his name is with an axe and made him bleed. The axe that was forged by the Malfurion, the other guy, the Centaur guy. Again, I don't know my WoW stuff that well.
I'm losing my temper.
I will help where I can.
All this waiting
Yes?
for.
I shall not be swayed from my path. Make your
You'll
peace.
make a fine trophy.
Killing is what I was made for. I will resist!
Let's hear you cry.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Get him, Bismuth. Heck yeah, he's coming to do 30 damage right out the gate. Heck yeah, good job, buddy.
Seems I took a cave slug for a foe.
I used to be obsessed with World of Warcraft by wanting to play it, but never did. I played it for all of 20 seconds one time. Went to a party, and a lot of people brought their computers who were playing WoW together. And my buddy asked me to look after his character for a second while he went to go get pizza or something. And I ran he had a Blood Elf Paladin, and ran it straight into the lava. And he died. And that was it. Granted, he was standing right beside the lava, so that's not my fault necessarily. He was one fat finger away from death regardless, so. Alright, hey, I'm gonna be right back. I think someone might be here, so I have to go check the door real quick. The missus is putting the kid to sleep, so. That's on me. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Scared the missus. She's the one that said she heard the front door. I didn't tell her I was going down there to check because she heard the front door again because it was me checking. Alright. And that's one reason why communication is so important in a relationship. So the your significant other doesn't think someone's breaking in and you're not
right here.
not responding to her texts. All right.
I am
The
yours
struggles
to
never
command.
cease. I'm prepared.
I shall make it all the way over here.
I will follow my dream.
Be great if she did. Nice. Am I specking her into stealth?
Is there more?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Just want to have one character with stealth, made for random encounters and, yeah, for situations like this. It looks alright on my end.
You won't stop us.
I will protect you with my life.
But that's only the one sample.
No glory without risk.
Prepare yourself.
Surrender or else.
Next! Begone, fiend!
Love my character yelling, "Next!" after he kills one enemy and cleaves another one and blows him up. No, we're in Act 3 still. This is, so the Treasures of the Midnight Isles does use, the same assets from other parts of the game, so it's very similar to some of the mansions
Too late
in Act
for
4.
apologies.
And you can do some of the DLC in Act 4 as well. It's, like the Beneath the Stolen Lands in Kingmaker. Like, a little bit of the dungeon unlocks each time you progress to the next act.
We'll make things right. This war must end.
Yes. Axe. Yes. Yes. Axe. Yes. Yes. Axe. Yes.
I'm in Act 3, I'm playing one of the DLC areas. I've basically done everything in Act 3. Except for the Ivory Sanctum and the Midnight Fane, of course. So the final two dungeons. And this DLC area.
I finished here.
The DLC area is just a big dungeon crawl. There's a story to it, but
I lead.
it's mostly
You
all
follow.
action. And a lot of hidden objects and stuff, so you have to really hug the walls and explore everything.
Onwards.
I think each island has at least one hidden room. Or close to, anyway. Autumn. It's spring.
We won't fall here.
Into
I
the
Time for you to get out of here, buddy.
Desna, guide my hand.
Run them through.
I see something over there.
Yeah, trap. Get around this way.
Make your peace.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Are these not summons?
No
The actual.
glory without risk. Kill is for you.
Oh, I thought they were summons. I was looking for a necromancer up here.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
This kind of screams, yeah. I was gonna say, this screams hidden door. This could be too, but not typically on, like, at an angle like that. You play enough games, you start being able to spot where hidden objects or rooms could be. Especially if you play enough blobbers.
Move out.
That's like 50% of a blobber's gameplay. King Skimitor. Like, even before I knew how to pronounce scimitar, because I only read it in books or wherever, I said Skimitor. Like, I knew it didn't sound right. I knew I was saying it wrong. Oh, son of a gun. Alright, we've got a solution to that. Damage dealers deal damage. Someone in the chat was playing it. I think it was Hatter of Gaming. Or Hatter of Souls Gaming.
No match for me.
I have it. I just haven't got around to playing it yet. So, I know that doesn't really answer your question. But it kind of does. I can say no. Any more swarms in here? I don't see any. Let's swap back.
Be careful.
The fast healing comes in useful here because I'm pretty sure we don't get our... Oh, we do have. Okay, never mind.
I lead. You follow.
You called?
Me, I'm gonna try both, but the way I handle series is I played the series, like the entire series, and there's some other King Arthur games that were also developed by the same company that I'm gonna play before I play those two. They're more strategy games, but
Do not fear. Do not waver.
still want to play them if they're not exactly the same. Like being thorough.
Out of my way.
I'll take care of that guy real quick, and then we'll split up.
I will resist.
The light.
Fall.
Take you. Wendorg. They'll beg me to stop.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Like, what do I got? Pretty close to that trap. I was looking, but I was afraid I didn't stop her, and I should have.
More?
She got way too close.
Onwards.
Yeah, it's the hat. So it looks like the, oh, Stronghold 2. The guys with the halberds, I think. Kinda how I made one of my halberd users in Mordhau look like, too. When I still played that game. Yeah, they are very XCOM-esque. Same with the Capes game. That officially comes out on the 29th. I'm going to continue that Let's Play. So I don't mind doing 3 Let's Plays when one of them's kind of like Capes, because I do one mission at a time, and most of the time they're like less than 20 minutes. So I can more easily fit 3 Let's Plays in the morning. Alright, this is the old boss room.
Move already.
We will win this war.
I was really enjoying Capes.
The world has
I'm excited for that to
suffered
come
enough.
out and actually be able to finish the series.
My will is resolute.
is restless. I wonder why.
Please, allow me.
Battles await.
Trust in yourself.
I'll prove I'm Together we stand.
Oh, I put my buff down a little too far back.
No one stands in my way.
That'll be alright.
Move out.
Into the
Battle, my
fray.
friends!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh yeah, the slumber actually worked on him. Look at that.
Die.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! Begone, fiend!
I'll rip you apart.
Oh, it wasn't his name is Uzin, the treasure plunderer. Iron Prayer, that's a really cool sword name, especially for a worshipper of Gorham. Which I don't know if you guys heard, but Gorham died in Pathfinder 2E. Yeah, Legion 9 is a full game. Whenever this +1 Cold Iron Longsword is used to attack a demon, it gains a +2 enhancement bonus to the attack roll and deals extra 1d10 of slashing damage on hit. So with Greater Magic Weapon currently applying a +3 bonus, we make that a +3 enhancement. It gets +2 to 5. So this would be a +5 right now if I used it. Boots of Elven Kind. +5 confidence bonus on mobility skill checks. Cool. Does anyone need boots? My mobility checker. 21, 14, 8. Ursulae? Wait, did that change her appearance? Yeah. Huh.
Head on.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how most wings are. They jiggle. Bird wings. Demon wings. Buffalo wings.
I lead. You follow.
So it may not knock out all the Isles this first stint in one stream. I thought it was 5. But I think I'm getting that mixed up with Beneath the Stolen Lands, where it's like 5 levels per chapter. We do need one of these. For old bismuth. Oh, so he can wear bracers, can he? Yeah. I saw the +4 that we had, but I'm sure we'll find more.
Onwards!
I don't know if it'll take that long. Oh, yeah, maybe, I could see maybe 4 hours with all the buffing and stuff. You don't have to rest and buff up between each one. I'm electing to. Now I'll have to go back and reset. No, some of the islands give you a statue that gets rid of your corruption. Hey, Joe, is it I forgot, is it Jojita or Jojetta? I know it's not Hohita. Or Hoheda. I think Vegeta when I see it, so I'm thinking Jojita. It's light weapons for 2-weapon fighting. Yeah, well, the Titan Fighter's coming out, so you don't have to deal with that anymore.
All this
Now, what do we have here?
bores me.
Ah, man. Should have buffed up beforehand, because your buffs don't go away. This is why I was pre-buffing on the ship. In fact, can we go back to the ship? So one benefit to not having a wizard in our party, we don't have to worry about that debuff. We just buff up here.
Move already.
Cheese it a little bit.
No reason to
Sorry to hear that. It's still running fine on my end. But it could be YouTube, it could be my internet provider too. They're a little inconsistent. They actually called me the other day asking for if I wanted to get my cell phone through them. Like, no, I'm about to change my current provider. You guys haven't impressed me enough to do that. I'm going to somebody else. Oh yeah, another... I know that wasn't a really funny story, but a funny story. I got called old for the first time in public. So we've been taking my daughter to the library and been just going through a lot of books, reading and teaching. And even signed her up for like this 1,000 book club before kindergarten, or 1,000 books before kindergarten club. So if she reads 1,000 books before kindergarten, she gets her picture on the wall. You know, it's a pretty big deal. And so I have an old public library card from back when I was like 5 or 6. And all the public libraries in this area kind of share the same system. So I go to try to check out a book, my library card doesn't work. So I'm like, alright, I probably need to get a new one. So I go to this other library and ask the woman at the desk, like, hey, can I get a library card? She's like, well, do you have one with this other county? I was like, yeah, I do. It's like, well, you just go in and you know, put your phone number into the system and update it and get your start checking out books here. Okay, I'll give that a shot. And then I realized she meant my phone number, my cell phone number. Like, I didn't have one when I was 5 or 6. So I come back and she's like, well, you probably still use your card and, you know, scan it. I was like, no, it doesn't scan either, because I'd already tried that. She's like, well, let me see your card. I pull it out and she goes, what the? That's ancient. I'm like, okay. Well, I said, yeah, it's, and then I started a sentence. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. And in the same sentence, the next sentence, she calls me old like 3 different times in different ways. And then we talk a bit more. I finally get all my stuff set up for a library card. The last thing she says to me is like, "This belongs in a museum. Here you go." I was like, alright, Indiana Jones. Like, it was maybe 25 years ago, like between 20 and 25 years ago that I got that card. It's not that old. Yeah, Ezreal's another good, yeah, that's another good reference. Someone here plays League of Legends. I just uninstalled it again. I think it's gonna stick this time though. It's just, it takes up too much time. Like one game taking 30 to 40 minutes is just too much for too little reward. We've got too many other games to play. Plus I just kept losing, and then my lane's not doing super hot with all the new updates and stuff, so I was like, yeah. Maybe I'll feel it again in a year and a half or whatever. But probably not. I want more linear experiences that have a definitive ending, so I don't keep getting drawn back to it, so I can keep having more experiences.
The struggles never cease.
And League just isn't it. Enjoy it. It's always good at it, but kind of a dead-end game. I hate giving up because I am good at it. I like to, you know, be good at something.
I'm losing my temper.
What role do you play, Jojita? What's your main? If you have one. I know some people, I mean, that's how I used to play. Back when the game first came out, I never played the same champion twice in a row. I always cycled through. Until I started playing Kassadin. I played a bunch of Kassadin for a while, and then I started maining top itself. Well, no, I made jungle first. I think when I started playing ranked in season 2, I made jungle, and then I eventually found my way top lane.
Something over
Yeah, I
there.
started doing so support was my secondary role. I got to like Mastery 7 on Braum and somebody else. Also like Rel and Braum are my supports. In fact, I stopped playing at one point.
Is there more?
And the release of Braum got me back into the game. I think he's by far my favorite champion, but I like top lane too much, so Darius was my main. Still technically is if I were to get back into the game. Darius, Wukong, Garen. But I decided, I put that away. I was playing some, I got back into Mordhau for like a week and then decided that wasn't worth it.
I lead, you follow.
It's like to have like one multiplayer competitive game I kind of play on my own time. Because I am competitive. I just prefer my single player games. I do like a good Xayah player. Yeah, played a lot of Braum. By far my favorite. In general, champion. They revamped his lore. I didn't like the change to his lore. But still a solid champ. I played a lot of tanks. Like I got to Mastery 7. What I was going through is I was cycling through different champions. Like I always main Darius, but I'd pick other champions to try and get to Mastery 7. And so like I got like Maokai, Malphite, Ornn, a lot of tank champions. Cho'Gath was my most recent venture.
Onwards.
Something is not right here.
Fall.
Put a lot of time in that game over the past decade and couple years.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Talk about it for a long time. I've been there since the beginning. But I kind of used to main ADC, because Misfortune was the first champion I ever played.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
I first played the game at a friend's house, and that's the champion he picked for me.
You won't stop us.
I like I like Juggernauts and tanks. And a few of the AP champions, like Brand, I've always liked.
They'll beg me to stop.
Hey, that's a persistent meta magic rod.
Move out.
No, I do like it when people pick Yone top lane though, because Darius stomps Yone. At least I did. It's skill matchup. I think the highest I got this past season was Emerald 1. I was in promos for Diamond, and then everything kind of went downhill from there, as it tends to. But yeah, if they pick Yasuo or Yone top, Yasuo especially, because one of his abilities is completely useless if I go Darius top.
Battles await.
But I think Yone's probably have the highest track record for rage quitting when they're not doing well into Darius. Which I get it. Darius can be a pretty impressive champ if played well. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I played him well. Yeah, not a huge fan of Shaco, though I think the most fun I've had, so back in like Season 1, maybe Season 2, pretty sure it's Season 1, I had this really intense game where I was playing Mordekaiser. I was playing with one of my buddies, and we had a team, 3 other people in the team. And the enemy team had a Shaco, and 4 other players, of course. Everybody on both teams were just completely awful with the game, except for me and the Shaco, and like it was getting... I think we were getting to like the 40s when it came to kills. It was absurd. So every team fight just evolved into me and him just slugging it out. It was a lot of fun. It's me and that guy duking it out while our teams died around us.
Please, be careful.
I finished here. Is there more?
It was a little bit different of a game back then.
Move out.
We did lose the game.
I will protect you with my
My
life.
team was a little worse than his team. But had a lot of fun.
Run them through.
Yeah, I think the only role that
Surrender or else.
I'm not good at is ADC. I can play any other role competently. Even well, but not ADC, because I like being on the front line too much.
You're a good
Let
person.
me help.
I like you.
Luckily, support's always needed, so if I have support as my secondary role, I always get that if I don't get top.
I will help where I can.
And if I don't want support, I pick top and mid, because mid, you're never going to get mid if it's your secondary pick.
Head on.
The light, take you.
Alright. It's a lot about League of Legends. No, I was stuck in gold for a while. I didn't play a whole lot at the time. But then these past couple seasons, I've been playing like in the morning before I do my recordings is like my little wake-up game. So I played typically 1 game a day. And I think that helps a lot with climbing. Because you play the 1 game, you're super focused, and There's no wearing out or getting burnt out or tilted. And that helped me climb a lot.
Into the fray!
Your struggles end here.
Because I used to just get to gold and be happy with that, because that's when you got your rank rewards. But I think they changed it so you have to be in platinum now, right? To get like the Victoria skin and all that.
I lead, you follow.
I think gold is still the...
Die!
Oh, this is the boss room. Makari the Strangled. I think gold 4 is still like top 50% of the player base.
Let's hear
So that's still a good position with how many players are in the game. I think where I was at was like top 8% or something. Which is okay, but then you see like there's, I don't know, 17 million people playing it or whatever. It's not nearly as good. Yeah, you could grind a whole lot, but I feel like that's just a quick way to get burnt out. Am I losing my mind? Where did, That's not what I saw her having. Where's the other robe at? So I wonder how this works. So if you have Mage Armor active, do you still get this +1 armor class, even if you're not getting the effect of Mage Armor? Because my main character can cast Mage Armor, but the armor effect gets overridden because he's wearing armor. Is this an untyped? Let me see something. Let's just give it a shot. It looks silly. We can always transmog it. So right now we have 33 armor class.
All this waiting bores me.
It does work. So we get an extra armor class. Okay, I'll probably just use that then. Wait, what did I have equipped? Fire resist 30 is pretty good though. I'm not a tank, so only the armor class really matters. But cool that works, because it's an untyped +1 to armor class.
Onwards!
That's cool when you discover little things like that. If Seela could cast Mage Armor and have her equip that, I'm stacking armor class on her.
Let's move already.
No, because you can't stack resistances. And I think the highest resistance you can get immunity to fire, but then that's it. Nothing will override that, so you can't heal from it. Unless there's like a specific magic item that lets you heal from fire or something.
I will defend my dream.
No match for me.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game to talk about. Talking about it's one step away from playing it.
Move out.
No, actually, I bought a game today, Deceive Inc.
Is there more?
So I hadn't heard of the game before, but I saw a gameplay video for it like a while back.
Head on.
And forgot all about it again. I thought the game looked really cool. I'm surprised that game flew under my radar. I looked at it, it's got like over 4,000 reviews.
I lead.
Like, how have I not heard about this game before?
Onwards.
Which is another kind of a competitive dead-end game, but you can play solo, so you don't have to rely on a team. Which, of course, I quit right before Arena came out. I did really enjoy Arena last time they cycled through it. Let's go this way first. Because Darius excels at a 2v2. He doesn't get the max healing, though. I prefer it to be like a 3v3 so I can get the full healing off his Q, but
You'll make a fine trophy.
Eternal Rose, I call upon
they're
you.
pretty good. It's even better with Divine Sunder. It was a base item.
Begone, fiend!
Move out.
I've also started playing Lost Ark again. I want to finish the campaign and see how I feel about the game after that. The game...
It's either
I
us
don't,
or them.
oh, shoot. I don't have my amulets equipped.
I will resist. Prepare yourself. Desna, guide my hand.
No glory without risk.
Why am I so weak?
Make your peace.
Yeah, they brought Arena back. That's what I was saying, is I quit just in time for them to bring it back, even though I did enjoy that game mode.
Search for the beauty with your heart.
If I get Ice Body for... Ember, you can actually tank those swarms pretty well.
I lead. You follow.
I think that's it for this floor, or this island. We should be good. It's a big empty spot, but I don't think there's anything there. I think I noticed that last time too.
Onwards.
We did find a hidden room, so I'm happy with our exploration. I think it's time to go. Alright, let's just double check. Now, I think there's one more path, wasn't there? If I go back... No, that was the one more path that I just went down. We went this way, explored this. There was this path down here. I think that was it. There's whatever this is. It's nothing. Okay. Like what?
No one stands in my way. I'm losing my temper.
So I actually have to backtrack to Dresden. In fact, it's a good idea because we have stuff like the Crusade to manage as well, so we'll go back and take care of that real quick. I'm not sure. No, this is still Act 3, Lennon. We're doing the Treasures of the Midnight, or Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLC. I'm not sure, I don't remember it shaking.
Move out.
Could have been an explosion or something on screen that I didn't see. Move this army back so it's more centralized. Oh yeah, we can do a thing. Probably over here. Gonna upgrade that. Gonna build some stuff. Probably want a Hall of Glory is good to have. A teleportation circle. I can talk. Where is the... Oh, no, the stables. Okay, yeah, 175. 6. What else I usually build? Bulletin board would probably be good. The Mercenary Guild. Alright, a couple of events to take care of. We have this. So, Executioner of Evil, Scorpion's Kiss, and Gravesinger. So Gravesinger is objectively the best axe or best weapon in the game, according to most people. I know it's only a +2, but with Greater Magic Weapon, you can make it a +5. It'll scale with you. It has a really good crit range and good damage. So once per encounter, whenever the wielder of this +2 weapon is paralyzed, staggered, stunned, petrified, or entangled, they suffer the weapon's damage and immediately remove such effect. This weapon also has an 18 to 20 critical threat range. Scorpion's Kiss. A lot of words. When you're wielding this +2 corrosive burst weapon, you have a +3 bonus to attack rolls and performing an attack of opportunity. Your critical threat range is doubled. If you successfully land an attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw DC 17 or become paralyzed for 1 round. You can build around this too. Attacks of opportunity are really easy to get off, especially with like outflank and seize the opportunity. When you hit by an enemy's attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass a reflex saving throw DC 15 or suffer 2d6 acid damage. I think that's pretty solid too. And then Executioner of Evil. While building this +2 radiant weapon, whenever you confirm a critical hit, you absorb part of the something magical essence. Dispelling one random spell up to 5th level on the target. That's pretty good too. These are all kind of built, well, in a way, this is also built around critical hits, since Outflank allows you to get attacks of opportunity based off of your allies' critical hits. I will do the Mountain Winds, and I'll probably just sell it or something anyway. No one's using a Great Axe in my party. Alright, an Army of Thieves. Yeah, all about redemption, right? This is probably Ember. Then Raising Heroes does what? 6 Paladins and 8 Marksmen are recruited to the Commander's headquarters. Cool. We have an army full of... Oh, it's a Rushlalai. Ito Bobito. Oh, I can buy stuff. 3,500. Alright, now let's head back to Dresden. Rest up. I'm pretty sure the next island was going to give us a statue. If you rush through the islands fast enough, you don't have to rebuff. So I don't have to go back and forth. It's good to anyway because we have events and stuff to take care of. And that'll save us some time towards the end of this act, because I'm going to skip a bunch of days to make sure I get all the artifacts taken care of.
Head on!
So this will give us a break from the DLC and also give us a chance to
hear you Hell Knights talk, it's like you think
take care of
everywhere should be
housekeeping.
run like things are in hell.
Hell is the ideal we are striving for. Being similar to Cheliax would be an acceptable intermediate stage.
Alright, so level everybody up. Not Woljif. Greybore. Assassin. Hide in plain sight. At 5th level, an assassin can use the stealth skill even while being observed. An assassin can hide himself from view in the open without having anything to actually hide behind. Another sneak attack die. Cold-minded. Already read that. And poison use, increase successful saves to remove. At 5th and 9th levels, the number of successful saving throws needed to remove the assassin's poisons increases by 1 to a maximum of 3 at 9th level. Athletics, mobility, stealth, and perception. It doesn't matter, because they are bench warmers, I'm not worried about it. And plus I rest before I enter in any area, so I can do this in whichever order. Because then once I travel the map and before I enter a location, I rest up anyway, because Ember's always going to be fatigued. Which I know can be taken care of by a mercy or some sort of spell, but it's just habit. Also lets me see more dialogue in camp, or more camp banner. Alright, level 9 Hell Knight. Infernal Armor. As long as he wears armor, a 9th level Hell Knight gains a +2 bonus on all persuasion checks. In addition, while wearing the armor, he gains resistance to fire 30, resistance to acid 10, and resistance to cold 10. A Force of Will, we've already read that. And Disciplines, we've read that. Bada bing, bada boom. Arcana, Lore Religion. Alright, Force of Will, Fear. It's irrelevant because we have Sela in the party. There's a lot of ways to be immune to fear. Compulsion is, I think, the biggest threat. Followed by Charm. Alright, so we already have these. It doesn't use strength, so I don't need that. Okay, I forgot they had this. So you don't need a Thug Dip. You can just go Hell Knight. Censor's really good. So it is against a will save. Don't care about the damage so much. So Censor, when the Hell Knight uses Smite Chaos on a creature, he can strike the creature mute for 1d4 rounds unless it succeeds a will save. Mute creature cannot speak or cast spells with rebel components. A little bit of minor CC. Obrig. Bonus combat feat. Athletics, mobility, lore nature, and perception. Now there have been situations where I wanted to level up first. Like when I'm in a dungeon, I've made that mistake before, and it's what do I want? Maybe penetrating strike or lunge. Does lunge work with his death from above? Mine's to improve critical. For now. Darren. Arcana, Knowledge World, Perception. Resurrection. Nenio. Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Lore Nature, Lore Religion, and use Magic Device. Ice Body's really good to have, so is Legendary Proportions. Let's grab that instead. Oh, let's grab both. That's right. Woljif, what do you get? On Eldritch Knight. Bonus combat feat. Fantastic. Mobility, trickery, stealth, perception. I think Arcane Armor Mastery. He does have Mithril on, but I want to give him heavy armor. Things are in medium right now. She makes scrolls. She makes scrolls good. So you just use her as someone to craft scrolls for you. And it's always worth taking her to speak to Baphomet, because it's a hilarious interaction. This is a bonus combat feat. See, I think Arcane Armor Mastery would work here. I wish the Eldritch Knight got this automatically. It would make sense. But you've mastered the ability to cast spells while wearing armor. Benefit, reduce the arcane spell failure chance due to the armor you're wearing by 20% for any spells you cast. This bonus replaces and does not stack with the bonus granted by Arcane Armor Training. Did we take Arcane Armor Training? I don't remember taking it. Oh, I did. The 20% is pretty solid. We'll grab that. You can also go Steel Blood and get reduce your arcane spell failure chance down to 0%. What do I want here? Another casting and move curse is always handy, and I guess, oh, I don't know. What happened to, we'll grab Vengeful Comets. We're not going to use it, so it doesn't really matter. Velia. Nothing. Ability and Trickery. And done. Let's make sure their spells are slotted real quick, and then we'll proceed. Then it was really easy to figure out which spell she's going to take. I mean, it's just a bunch of, well, these don't matter so much. A bunch of blurs, all hastes, and phantasmal killers. I need to actually meta magic. Did I already have that one? No. More mage armor is probably worth it here. Or sorry, mirror image. He doesn't use mage armor because he's wearing heavy armor. Or should be. It is of limited worth, I agree, but it is a reason to keep her around. And she can use them very effectively too. So you basically have infinite sustain in dungeons. You don't have to rest for spell slots on her because you usually have a lot of scrolls. And she casts them, I think above their normal like caster level, right? What's he wearing? Oh, it's just medium. But with this. That's right, I gave him that transmog that looks super cool. Transmog that too, so it doesn't look so silly. It's good to have one of those on hand, just in case. And there's something else I was gonna do. Give that to her, I guess. Oh yeah. What armors do we have for Woljiv? That puts it at 10. I like the way that looks. Actually, then we do this. He can take mage armor. Like so.
You follow.
Yeah, I wish I was using, not quite. I don't want it sticking out the bottom, so we'll just do this, I think. He looks really cool like that. Wish he's part of my party.
Onward!
I mean, that could be the change I want to see, but it's fine. I do have some junk to get rid of. Oh, I do want to swap this, put this one spell on my hotbar, because I keep forgetting to use it. But it's really good. Use it in conjunction with Demonic Rage.
Battles await.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Rely on me.
I will lend you my
I'll throw out a few buffs here.
We'll make things right.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Surrender or else. Too late for apologies.
The light, take you.
Hey, jerk. Is that temporary? It's
My
not,
will is
but it is lesser
resolute.
restoration. Resting would also fix it. How does this spell last
All
for?
this waiting bores me.
6 seconds. 1 round per 2 caster levels. Okay.
The goddess protects
Swift
us.
action, that's pretty solid.
This war
Let me
must
help.
end.
What's up, buddy? Maru's graced us with his presence. I had to look at Kapow. It's called Kapow. When this +1 Heartseeker Nunchaku is wooded by a monk, it grants its wooder +5 enhancement bonus to CMD and CMB. You can... Wasn't there something to do with monks? I saw it somewhere. I think you still use Flare of Blows if you have a weapon in your offhand. But not your main hand. I could be misremembering that.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Alright, let's get rest up real quick. We're all fatigued. I could just use Seala to fix that, or Social, or Ember. That's fine. Should probably buy some more resources. We'll have 9 more purifying solutions.
We're in Dresden, Trevor. I wish you could see this for yourself.
If he's alive, he'll hear about it. And he'll be cheering along with us.
Or I could be raving mad fighting in a gladiator pit. Who's to say? I have this first part.
Let's move already. You follow.
I don't think it changes until we speak to the until we defeat the final boss for the first area. But we found this thing, Flaming Seed. Alright, so I'm purposely going to the island, then we'll back out, then buff up. So I don't know if the journey itself takes up any time. Staunton technically is. But yeah, it would be cool if, like, Nura was a companion unique to the Trickster path. Honestly, it'd be cool if every mythic path got their own unique companion. Which Lich, of course, gets theirs, and Azada already gets theirs. It'd be cool if, like, on an Angel path, you could recruit the Inheritor as one of your companions. I made a similar argument for a Rogue Trader. I think every background should get a unique companion.
We will win.
So like the Commissar could get an Ogren, a Psyker could get their Handler, a Crime Lord could get like their right-hand man. And they don't have to say a whole lot, maybe have a couple bits of unvoiced dialogue just explaining why they're there.
I will lend you my aid.
A bright future awaits us.
The world has suffered enough.
You do, and it really makes it sound like you're gonna get to redeem him too. Like, you feel bad for the guy to a certain extent. Alright, another island to go. We'll probably knock out half the islands this stream and then half the next one. And then we'll do the Ivory Sanctum. I think that'd be a pretty good pace. I'll also see how I'm feeling.
Sod is restless. I wonder why. I will fight.
Almost. That'd be nice if we got that off.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Alright. Alright, you gotta get off the spacebar, so pause it, buddy. He's playing real time with pause and he's holding down the spacebar, so I can't pause it again.
I'll rip you apart!
No reason to pause.
Onwards!
Oh man. Died doing the splits. Or died from doing the splits.
Move out!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Begone, Fiend! Fall!
Pay attention!
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Head on!
A pretty good experience-wise. I think we'll level up one more
I
time.
sense something.
Going through this portion of the Midnight Isles. Or treasure of the Midnight Isles. No, probably not going to finish it tonight. That's a pretty tall order.
Island.
I thought I was going to at first, but I also thought it was only 5 islands.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Turns out it's a couple more than that.
What
I'll hit you!
Actually, go after this guy
Eternal
first.
Rose, I
Try and
call
slumber
upon
this
you!
guy.
Begone, Fiend!
Run faster, Ember. Bismuth, intercept.
Fall!
Hey, take care, Matthew. Enjoy Orlando. I don't know where you're going, but enjoy it regardless. It's not so much the enemies, it's more just the traversal and the rebuffing.
Onwards!
I guess I could just blitz through everything.
I finished here. Is there
Where'd
more?
that go to?
Battles await.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
I will resist.
I'm sorry, I have to
Prepare yourself.
Heck yeah, they weren't expecting that. Came in from behind. Oh, that was the hidden door. I can go in there safely anyway. I'm glad I took that little break that I did, because I'm much more reinvigorated playing through this game again. Didn't get bored of it, but there are other games that I wanted to play more.
Head on!
Adamantine full plate.
All this waiting bores me.
Aha. I haven't played the game in a long time.
I lead, you follow.
Yeah, well, I took off last weekend for the old anniversary / Mother's Day. In fact, I have another anniversary tomorrow. The actual marriage anniversary. It was 15 years together on May 8th, and now it's
Onwards!
10 years married tomorrow.
They will break against our resolve.
I put more stock into the 15-year one.
Glory without risk.
Marriage doesn't matter as much as how long you've actually been together. Well, thank you, Demon Ace. We're high school sweethearts.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
No match for me.
So, for me, they were goals. now I've got the 30 and 20-year anniversaries to look forward to. Oh, hey. Wisdom damage.
Move out!
Yes, I may not stream tomorrow. I'm undecided. It kind of depends on how the day goes. Also got a lot of housework I've got to do, so I might just be too tired to stream. A lot of it's outside. Raking dirt and picking up rocks.
I will defend my dream.
Too late for apologies.
Captain of the Drowned. That put him to sleep.
Seems I took a case like their foe.
Desna, guide my hand.
Run them through!
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Alright, so the Guardian's Battle Axe, I think that's an achievement for equipping the Guardian set. This +3 Adamantine Battle Axe gives its wielder a +3 competence bonus to attack rolls on the attacks of opportunity. Equipped together with the Guardian's Shield, this bonus is increased to +6, and on a successful hit, an attack of opportunity made with it deals additional 2d6 slashing damage.
I lead, you follow.
Yeah, I mean, we already celebrated one anniversary, and I have all day to do whatever. I usually just make, well, man, I make food every day anyway, so I guess that's not a whole lot different. I was thinking about taking the kid to a museum tomorrow. And my streams might start a little bit later, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, because I have some other obligations. I take up some of my time. It may cause me to run a little late.
I'll rip you apart!
But I'll be here eventually.
Still begging me to stop. I'll hit you! My name, Wendwag.
Yeah, I do a fair bit of cooking. I think I'm pretty good at it. I take a lot of pride in the food that I make. Do a little bit of smoking and stuff too.
Move out.
Tomorrow I'm undecided. Tomorrow's a maybe. Wednesday through Saturday might be later.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
I call upon you. Begone, fiend! Fall!
No match for me.
Head on.
Barbecue I'd usually consider some sort of smoking or charcoal. It also depends on the dish.
I finished here. Is there more?
But I don't know if that's the official definition or not.
I lead. You follow.
Like, are you using like barbecue ingredients? Then it's probably barbecue. But I know some people use the terms interchangeably. Some people call like grilling hamburgers barbecuing.
Onwards.
I think we cleared everything out here, right? We got the secret door, so I think we're all set. Worst case scenario, some inconsequential loot. Yeah, because the only thing I missed was that there's a split path over here. And we loop back around to take care of this room. But this way came around. Then we took care of that. So yeah, that should be everything. My neighbor has a pellet grill. I've got this big Oklahoma Joe grill that my dad gave me because he didn't use it. So it's got the propane side, it's got the charcoal, and then like the smoker attached to the charcoal side, so you can smoke. It's a smoker grill combo, essentially. And even has a little propane burner on the side. I haven't smoked in a while, though. Made tacos tonight. Yesterday I did Philly cheesesteaks. Wisdom and charisma. Malia would benefit from that, I think. The Belt of Mighty Constitution. I don't think anybody needs that. Take a look. Oh, that's an upgrade for her. I'll keep these for companions back and in Dresden. Actually, I did that with my Philly cheesesteaks. Instead of doing the hoagie rolls, I did these onion buns because I saw them and they were cheap. It was pretty good. Yeah, so I used to hate brisket because most of my experiences with brisket were in the military or like at weddings or something. And it was never good. I'm like, why would people choose to eat this? I thought it was only like meant to be like this cheap junk meat that people served en masse. Turns out I just never had good brisket. I'm quite the fan of Bucky's brisket sandwiches. I don't know if I'm going to play through the Ashes ever again. It's kind of a one and done type campaign, and I don't think you get anything for playing through it multiple times. There's no rewards in the main campaign. I do think I'll do Inevitable Excess again. I'm going to do a Lich run through that before I do my Lich main campaign, because I know there's an item you get from that DLC that the Lich gets in the main campaign. And I think some of them, if you beat them on harder difficulties, because I beat them on core, but I think if you beat them on like hard and unfair, you get more rewards. Which I'm not, I don't know.
You follow.
I thought Inevitable Excess was very difficult combat-wise, so I don't know if I want to do that again. That's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 13. So if I do 2 more islands, that's about halfway. Than the boss island. So yeah, we'll aim for 2 more. Well, I think we do 1 more island, then have to rest. And go back to Dresden. So 1 more island, then back to Dresden. For tonight's stream. Yeah, Trevor's in Act 4.
I'm losing my temper.
I will help where I can.
No, he's saying I'm still in Act 3. Not Trevor. Wait, when? I don't remember being available in Act 3. Granted, I got to Act 3 a lot later than everybody else.
I like you.
Yes. Esmo. Axe. Yes. Swa. Down. Ala. 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 Ooh. Efna. 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 Ala. Swa. Down. Only you deserve my obedience.
Inimos, 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 inimos. tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Ona Anagana. Inimosi tradisi.
No one stands in my
All right.
way.
Let's take care of some pirates.
Onwards!
So this is the area I don't think there's a secret room. Or I missed it last time I played through. Let's say I like that. Though there's not that many like late game in this game.
The light, take you!
Oh, sorry, I have fast healing. Oh, we have to
Move out!
waste spells. Now, you can't recruit Ulbrig in, like, Act 3 and 5 if you don't recruit him in Act 1.
Please, be careful.
Or Act 2, I guess. Where is the thingamajig?
Head on!
I'm glad I was useful to
That's
you.
the official name. Thingamajig. Not to be confused with the candy bar of a similar name, the whatchamacallit.
I lead. You follow. Let's hear you cry.
Beg me to
Something
stop.
over there.
Make your peace.
Ow.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh, I didn't finish buff and buff with Socio. I was forgetting something.
The goddess protects us.
Why am I taking so much damage from these spells? Now even when he's is he in Act 1? You can't use him in the Great Garrison, right? I don't think he crashes through the roof of the Defender's Heart to the celebration. Unless I'm misremembering. I know it's 3 or 5. Because I recruited him in Act 5 when he released, because it's in Act 4 when the DLC actually came out. Yeah, I know you see him, but does he actually crash to the roof in Act 1? I didn't use him, I don't think, regardless, but I thought he didn't actually show up until Act 2. Like the very end of Act 1, which is, you know, essentially Act 2.
Please, allow me.
I thought I was in a celebration after the Great Garrison.
I finished here. Is there more?
Onwards!
A lot of dead fish. I'm sure this place smells great.
Move out!
Surrender.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Into the fray!
No match for me.
Too late for apologies.
Let me help. Fabrizio Turinos.
Maybe that is when he showed up. Because I know I spoke to him in the Defender's Heart. If he showed up during the celebration, you can't talk to him. So it may have been before the battle. Did I use him in Act 1? I did. I used him in the Great Garrison, I think. So yeah. Yeah, I was misremembering. Whatever reason I was thinking he was there. He crashed him and the golfer was there. But I think it's before the battle in Defender's Heart. Or for the Defender's Heart. I'm pretty sure I used him in the Great Garrison. No, I know I did, because I used him, I charged him at the Alchemist in that one room, I think. Yeah. There's another Act 1 companion. I remember now. Faulty memory.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
Run them through!
I will bring down the divine wrath!
They'll beg me to stop.
I'll hit you!
Something is not right here.
You won't stop.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I will prove my worth. I finished here. Is there more?
Yeah, I remember him doing that. I just remember when he crashed at the roof. But yeah, it's in Act 1. Decided to trigger the old noggin.
I lead, you follow.
I don't really call that entrance grand, since he does kind of crash through it. Wasn't a graceful landing.
Onwards!
To battle, my friends!
Light, take you!
I'll rip you apart! I took a
Surrender
To
or
the
else.
fray!
Please, be careful.
We'll
What
make things
is
right.
the... Yeah, DC is 22. Pretty
I'm
good.
glad I was useful to you.
I am yours to command. On your whim.
Something over there.
I finished here.
This
Is
war
there more?
must end.
Move out!
Yeah, so what is up with this? Last time I found this, I thought I missed something down here. There's a trap
Head
on this path. But you can't pan the camera any further that way. So I'm assuming, I mean, you can't dimension door to these. Again, I'm assuming. I could try. I do have a wand of dimension door. It says it's not gonna stop me, but I don't think. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Let's move already. Onwards!
I was getting close to a boss fight. Guessing it's up here. Are you saying you can only...
I'll bathe in your blood.
wrong way, Bismuth.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
No mercy for
Begone,
the wicked.
fiend!
I am superior!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Please, be careful.
I finished here. Is there more?
Move out!
Or maybe it's not a boss fight here. No, this is like a boss fight. Well, maybe not. That kind of looks like a boss fight.
Everyone is mortal in this
Together,
world,
we
especially when I'm around.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your
Help me
eyes.
sway from my path.
Out of
We
my
are the
way!
light. They are the darkness.
Prepare yourself.
But maybe not.
For you.
I lead, you follow.
Do not waver.
Guide
Do
my
not
hand.
waver.
Your struggles end here.
Remember my name.
Make your peace.
Wenduag.
I will resist.
The light. Take you.
Oh, sorry, I need to save the statues for once we're done with the island. We can just keep pushing forward. Don't have to go back to Dresden. Oh wait, was one of these guys...
No match for
Oh,
me.
Courageous and the Mutineer. Yeah, I did miss that. That was a little early on the boss fight. Holy Ammunition is pretty good. That. So what do we get? I'm gonna get the Guardian Shield. I equip both of these. And with the upcoming Titan Fighter, you can use that heavy shield and a great sword. Really excited for that. I haven't made that abundantly clear yet. If I make a proper Cavalier with a, or I guess a Knight of the Wall Cavalier with a long spear and Tower Shield. Because the Knight of the Wall gets bonuses based off his the armor class on his shield. The tower shields obviously have the most armor class on the shield. It quite the bonus. Well, bonus is. And your movement speed isn't impacted because you're on a mount. It's gonna be really cool. Alright, well, we got all of our stuff back, so we can rebuff next time. I think, let's take a look. So we did, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. We could do one more. We'll do one more island, then we'll wrap up the stream.
I'm losing my temper.
Rely on me.
I will lend you my aid.
I wonder why.
The world has suffered enough.
Trust in yourself.
I'm prepared.
Need to find Seal a better amulet than something that gives natural armor class. That doesn't stack with Bark skin.
I'll hit you.
I took a cave blood for a foe.
Move out.
Something over there.
Head on.
They'll
It's either
beg
us
me to
or them.
stop.
Let's focus this guy first and try and put this guy to sleep.
Live for you.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Remember my name. Landwag.
Wow.
holy light.
I took a spade slug for a
Surrender
foe.
or else.
Disappear.
Nice.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Robe of False Death. Wear this robe gains immunity to critical hits, but suffers a -6 penalty to Constitution. That's really good for undead. So let's run. That'll probably be the robe that we use. Also, with I can't see it here, but Stone Skin up.
You call?
Which like kind of looks like Demona from Gargoyles.
I lead. You follow. Cut them to pieces!
Into the fray!
Please, be careful.
I'll rip you apart!
Onwards!
I'll go this way. It's a dead end up here.
I'll tear your throat out!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
The inheritor of my blade! The
I will erase your ugliness!
Too late for apologies.
Alright, we're slowly coming for you. Flame Strike casted face.
The goddess protects us.
Alright, so who all took...
We'll make things right. This war must end.
Move out!
A little bit of ability damage there. Not the end of the world. We took care of it. Abrasive armor +4. Those are going to Bismuth. He has 39 armor class. It's not much worse than hers, and she's fairly well equipped and built for armor class. In fact, yeah, he only has 2 less armor class than her.
Head on!
He's getting pretty tanky.
I see something over there.
I lead. You follow.
I will protect you with my life. Something over there.
Finished here.
Let's hear you cry!
That must have hurt.
I finished here.
Onward!
Is there more?
let you hurt my friends.
Run them through!
Into the fray!
You won't stop us.
Out of my way!
Something over there.
No match for me. This kill is for you.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
I'll rip you apart!
Surrender or else!
Alright, that's an annoying little fight. Plague Storm is the absolute worst. Well, it's not the worst, but it's up there.
My will is resolute.
That's why I like Ice Body so much. Even on people, on companions that don't really need Ice Body because they're not on the front line, like Nenio or Ember. It prevents all ability damage, which makes it really good against swarms because, like, Death Ward or Delay Poison Communal doesn't work against swarms. How much damage did she take? I didn't check beforehand. Just cast heal. But we have a few castings of this, so we'll use it up, even though the casting time is obnoxious.
Move out!
Yeah, 8 dexterity damage. How silly.
Head on! I lead. You follow.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Yes?
The struggles never cease.
Battles await.
I will lend you my aid.
I'll prove
I like
I'm
Let me
the
help.
best.
A bright future awaits us.
Let's move already.
Gonna pop that real quick. Pop this as well. And... oh, haste.
He's restless. I wonder why.
All this waiting bores.
Alright, gotta get our summons
We
out.
won't fall here. I swear it.
At least some of
Begone,
them.
fiend!
The Emperor, curl my blade.
Does not guide my hand.
Save slug for a foe.
Alright, good old Rust Claw. We got the Skull of the Thief of Names. A Lesser Quicken Med Magic Rod. I give that to probably Sosu. Or Ember. I do wish there was a wand that would give you like a quicken hex casting. Might be a little too strong though. Alright, another resounding success. Again, this first area is going to be really easy. We're a little over-leveled for it. All these boss fights, we're one or two shotting the bosses. But it'll pick up later, especially once the bosses start getting more complex mechanics. Because you have the guy whose spirit jumps around, the final boss, of course. There's the Bard boss, which I don't think is as difficult as the Bard boss from Kingmaker and Beneath the Stolen Lands. That boss is absurd. It's funny, the braces of archery, or at least the lesser version, even the regular version, are very difficult to come by in this campaign. But then this DLC comes out, and you just find them a dime a dozen. I have the Braces of Bravery. The wearer of these bracers gains a +2 morale bonus on all will saving throws. They also grant the ability to cast the greater heroism spells a 15th level wizard once per day. Might actually give that to... Shoot. If I give it to Bismuth, he loses armor. I think that's okay. Oh, there's multiple. Yeah, you get the first map now, and then there's one in Act 4 and one in Act 5, I think. Or is it all in Act 4? I don't remember. I don't remember how many islands it is total. Or how many, I guess, pages to the map. So we have the Stern Hand equipped on Social, which gives Bismuth the significant strength boost, the +6 right there. If he fails a will save, he attacks allies. So I can boost his will even more. I think it's a DC 17, right? Yeah, DC 17. I remember because I think I had 17 will save on my mount, or was it Ivu? Either way, I have that number memorized. So we give him 2 more, he'll be at 11. So he only has to roll a 6 or above. Is that better than armor class? Probably. Yeah, that's what. Alright, so yeah, 1 per act. 3, 4, and 5.
You fight demons with such joy. Do you really enjoy their suffering?
Shove that somewhere else. Demons are demons. Why are you sympathizing with them?
Yeah, Arushalai. Why are you sympathizing with demons? Alright, so I have the effect listed twice, but it only counts once.
Head on.
Alright, I'm gonna call the stream here, and next time we'll finish, at least aim to finish, the remaining islands. We did, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 left. So, yeah, it's doable. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Stay safe, stay classy. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, which is tomorrow. Probably do it tomorrow. I may just stream while the missus is putting the kid to sleep, so it might be a short stream. We'll see. I'll decide tomorrow. Alright, take care, everybody. Excuse me, Maru.